Hello, Vengeancer here. You know, if I squint really hard and imagine, the desert isn't so bad. It kind of seems like I'm on an island oasis. But I'm not. Today, we're out in the middle of the desert. I'm actually right here at Pilgrim's Sanctum Sharing. And the reason for this is because I want this trade buff. So I have to get this trade buff, trade it for energy, and it lasts for an hour. Then I have to run as fast as I can northeast back this way. Gotta go back to Valencia as fast as I can. The reason I'm doing this is so I can offload all my trade crates. I heard a rumor, and I haven't checked on it, I don't know if it's true, that Prolibus is gonna push out a patch live here in a few weeks, 2-3 weeks. It's gonna rework trading altogether, and they're not gonna push it to the test server, they're just gonna do it. It's basically removing the trade buff. So that's a problem. Because when they do that, you're not going to be able to make profit off of trade crates. And supposedly it's part of reworking trading. They're going to increase prices, but I don't trust them. Because last time they did this and increased trade crate prices, the existing crates, their prices didn't change at all. So that's a problem. So I've halted all of my shops and craft workers that were making crates, and I've spent the last day running crates from Grana to Sandgrain and then across the desert to Valencia. So I got all my trade crates here in Valencia, or most of them. I think I've got like a couple hundred floating around here or there, but I'm not worried about those. I've got the majority of them here. I need the silver anyway, so it's all right. I'm gonna offload as many as I can and see what happens. And I can't remember if I can overload these or not. These are different. We'll see. We'll test it with this. So basically I'm going to be doing running in between this trade manager here and the storekeeper. And we're going to see if I can overload my horse and if it'll still work or not. I can't remember. If not, I might have to do it a little bit at a time, and only having it for an hour is problematic. But this is how you make money. You craft the crates in Grana, transport them all the way over here to Valencia, and then use this trade buff. And here's where I want to be. I want to put all my life skill gear back on. There's no such thing as Manos trading clothes. However, you can get trading XP by using silver embroidered ones, and I don't have any outfits for this, so this is all we got. We're at 815 trading mastery, so we hit trade.
Did you get used to the desert climate?
These are trash crates. I'm not even going to worry about bargaining. We're going to sell them all. It's going to give me a little bit of silver, and it's going to give me a lot of XP. I'm not going to waste my energy bargaining on the lead crates. I just don't care so much about the money from the lead crates. I'll get back what I get back, and then the rest I'm not going to worry about. So the lead crates, and I've got some silver azalea crates that was floating around that yeah, like these here. It's overweight. So let me get these trash crates out of the way real quick, and then I'll do the real ones. But at least it's a straight shot, and it's not too far from the storekeeper to the trader. But this kind of ties into the bartering video that I did a couple days ago. I am trying to rework my gameplay in Black Desert.
Did you get used to
Yeah,
the
I'm not bartering for
desert
these
climate?
either. Don't get hardly anything out of those, which is fine. I don't care. So I'm trying to rework some of my video gameplay in the sense that the game is changing. They're making they're making changes. So like the trade rework, great. I'm gonna do that. Prepare for that, and if the prices change and it's still profitable, I'll just start my crate crafting back up. Right? No harm done there. And the ones that I've already got, the crates here, I'm going to get the silver out of them. I would have sold them anyway, so I might lose some potential profit if it's more profitable later, but my guess is moving forward the crates are not going to get a price update. Okay, so those trash crates, the lead crates, the silver zillion crates, those are all about getting trading XP. Has nothing to do with profit. Now these next ones, the steel and the timber crates, these are going to be for silver. So here is what I'm going to do. Warehouse, deposit all. So we got 0. And we're going to slowly walk these crates out and get my silver back. So we'll see how much I have from trading in. And I'm not going to cut or edit this video down because I got a few more things I want to talk about while I do this to tie into the barter video. So the reason I'm doing the trade crates is because I heard that there is an update coming on the trade system and people are calling it dead content. I already talked about that. The reason I'm going into bartering, and I didn't really...
Did you get used to the
Okay, so we bargain on this one. And hopefully I got enough energy for all of this. Cool. And apparently, for some reason, we are down to 100%. But we have a distance bonus. And then we have the buff. So, selling all, we're at 0. 181 million from those 2,000 crates. Not too bad, but not great, right? I could take them over to... Nah, this is fine. This is fine, it's fine. The bargain, I guess, doesn't really get me much out of it, right? Anyway, so the bartering in the ship...
The only thing I've ever done was guard the storage alongside my husband.
And I have these nodes connected all the way to Grana, so that is not a problem as well. But the whole reason I want to go into bartering is because last night's maintenance, or yesterday's maintenance, I forget exactly the timeline. So the maintenance they did is preparing to, they replaced Port Rat. Port Rat's gone. They moved all of the NPCs over to Aquila's Eye, and they're prepping for the land across the water, basically. They're opening up a new region where Port Rat was. Land of the Morning Sun, or whatever it is. I don't understand why these are reduced to 100%. Okay, but we did get them up. I don't understand why they have 100% down. But bargain bonus applied, distance bonus, desert buff applied. So we're getting 240,000 per crate. 700 mil. And Trading Master 5. That levels me up so quickly. But the ships are going to be a necessity because I understand that like Magnus is going to be able to open it up, but I don't want to pay silver, right? And organically, you should be using a ship to go to the land across the water. I mean, it just makes sense in my mind, right? These I should be able to fit all in the steel crates. So I want to push towards a carrack because I want to be able to go out in the sea without being slow and taking half a day to get where I need to go. So that's why I've kind of went into bartering, and I'm going to try and push and do a lot more barter videos just because of that. I want to get heavy back into life skilling, and this whole crate thing is part of it.
Did you get used to the desert climate?
So 107,000 a piece, because they're normally 33, but they're 107 because of the distance buff, and then we bargain the distance and the desert buff, and we get 143,000 each, and we have 7,000, so that's probably going to push us to like a 1.5 bill or something. 1.7, so that was $1 billion silver for those crates, and it pushed me up to Master 6 trading. Every time I get pushed up a level in trading, I get even more silver for this. Trading mastery does affect it some.
The only thing
And now you can hold 7,100 crates basically. So that's what I gotta do at a time. But this is how I'm getting my silver without a value pack right now. I'm rolling all of my resources into trade crates, and this has been trade crates I've been crafting for the past however many weeks or months since I made the trade crate video. This is the first big turn-in that I've done since making crates in the last 6 months, so it's expected to get 2 or 3 billion silver out of it. Okay, so 161,000 per crate because it's 50, and then we bargain. I need to invest some amity with this guy so that I can get... Okay, so 215,000 silver per crate, and we have 7,100 this time, so we sell. We're at 1.7. So that was like, what, 1.6 billion, and it gave me another Master 7 in trading, so this is good. This I'm happy about. I'm making progress. I've been leading up to this for a long time, and it's actually worth the trek all the way up there. So if you don't have a value pack, I recommend doing this. And we haven't even got to the Calpheon timber crates yet, which are the big items. But, and like I said, I've got 200 or 300 more crates floating around that are just random wood crates, and like some more trash crates in different places that I need to get through. So there's that. Anyway, back to what I was saying about bartering. You know, and just life skilling in general. That's where I originated. I really liked life skilling, and I kind of fell away from that because the game has made it, and it's going in a direction. I've been watching this happen for the last 6 months now. The game's going in a direction where life skilling is no longer profitable. If you're not grinding 24/7, you're losing silver per hour. You cannot compete with life skills, basically. Oh, this guy's screwing me over on energy. Okay, 215. Let's sell the rest of the bronze. 4.4 bill. And of course, all this silver is going to be blown on enhancing. We know this. We know it's coming. I'm going to make that video very soon. This is another reason why I'm selling these off. But the life skilling is a very important part of BDO for me because it's what I enjoy doing. You know, I'd rather be doing this than out grinding for hours on end. So it's just one of those things. But I don't foresee life skilling. If the Pearl Abyss developers keep going the way that they're going, life skilling is going to be killed off. The half to 3/4 of the game is going to be killed off, and I'm worried about this trade change that I've heard coming, because if they change to where you cannot get the desert buff and they do not increase the trade prices for the trading and rework the system to where it is as profitable as it was before or more, so that you have a route to get silver through life skilling without a value pack, no one is going to do trade crates anymore, which means the market for all the processed materials is gone. The only thing that's going to be left is things to support grinding, and it'll be straight out gone. Okay, so these are 316 a piece before bargaining, which is about 3 times the other. Okay, so we're getting 423,000 a piece for these Calpheon crates, which is why I have switched my with the desert buff applied. This is why I have switched my no network to support these Calpheon crates. They are so profitable. We're gonna go up to like 6 or 7 billion. Yeah, 7.4 billion silver now. That was 3 billion, and I still have another 4 or 5,000. So we're gonna get almost that much again. So we'll be close to 9 billion silver here. So between these trading in all my crates here and doing the barter thing
Guard the storage alongside my husband.
over the next few days, I'm gonna have a lot of liquid silver floating around, and I'm gonna have a big decision to make. But back to my point of, if crates aren't as profitable as they are now, the reason that processed materials sell is because people are doing exactly this, what I am doing. They're taking the process, they're making the crates, or they're cooking stuff and turning in the Imperials. If that stuff is not profitable for people, they're not going to do it. If they're not able to make as much silver as they need to compete with grinding, they're just going to go grind.
Did you get used to the desert
And
climate?
when that happens, the economy of BDO is gone. And if that economy goes, 425 apiece. Sell all. Let's see if we can get to 9 bill. Yeah, 9.3. And what did that leave me at in terms of trading? Master 9 puts me at 855 mastery. Higher levels increase the type of trade items and bargain profits. The bargain profits is where it really sets in. So I still have some trash crates in Shikatu, 15 there that I need to get rid of. I'll probably just delete those. And then I have a few more in Grana that I haven't transported yet. 232 Balanos timber and 32 Serendia timbers. So those two I may end up doing, but I don't think it's worth the travel all the way down there. But this mechanic's going to change in the next few weeks. They're taking the desert buff out, so that profit isn't going to be there. I mean, I did what, 30,000 crates there, give or take. I didn't 100% calculate all of it, but you know, we had 12,000. Yeah, it was probably about 30,000 crates, 30,000 crates, and we ended up with 9.3 billion silver. You know, and if that isn't still as profitable, all of these processed materials, like all this timber and stuff, that takes a huge chunk out of that. You know, you've got where's it at? These materials, plants. Where's the wood? I guess they consider that plants, but like all of this, all these planks and plywood and stuff, it's not going to sell. I mean, prices there are falling on that. The big one that I was running into is like cedar and pine, but a lot of this stuff is just backing up now. Birch plywood, you know, I mean, prices are already low, but if people aren't buying it to do the crates, then it's not going to sell, and the people that are processing AFK all day are going to quit doing it. And so the game is just going to go drastically down. And it feels like they're trying to turn BDO into a flavor of the month season grind fest, where you get a character, you grind it up very, very quickly, and then once you're done, you go hit the arena, and it's almost like they're trying to turn it into an MMORPG shell esport type thing, you know. And I don't like that. The part of the life skills that are being ignored, I don't like. But what can you do? What can you do? But I refuse to give up. I want to roll. I want to keep doing this. I love the trading, even though a lot of people say, "Oh, it's not profitable." It's not. Well, I mean, look, I made 9.3 billion silver in like 15 minutes, and I know that that's kind of skewed because you make most of the silver through processing and what your workers gather and packaging up the crates, and then you have to take all the selling into account. But I don't have to deal with the marketplace. I don't have to deal with value pack. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. I just let my workers do the thing, feed them the chicken, and then transport my stuff over here and dump it. And that's tax-free silver. So, you know, and then I don't have to feel bad because I lost a bunch of it to the marketplace. But it is what it is, you know. The bartering is the same thing. You know, you're not going to lose silver by NPCing the level 5 trade goods. You're going to get, what, 5-10 million a piece? And just for riding your boat around. And if your boat's fast, then cool. You know, it doesn't take very long. But I want to roll into that, and the other part of that is I'm going to change where I'm grinding. Yesterday's video about grinding on Ronaros for the potion pieces, it's not fun. I hate grinding that place. I have terrible luck. I don't even get pity pieces half the time. So I want to change up my grinding spot, and I think I'm going to make a push to get the treasure compass. That way I have a permanent compass that I can see in the desert and see in the ocean. But yeah, Port Rat is gone. They removed it. I mean, I've been up there, but they removed it. It's completely gone. It was up here. You can't even get up there anymore. And now they've moved everything over to Aquila's Eye, which I gotta remember where that's at. I want to say it's like up here somewhere, but I can't remember. I haven't been out there enough, but I'm gonna familiarize myself with it because that's what I want to do. There it is, Aquila's Eye. So they've like, and I need to go talk to this guy since they've kind of got them a little bit out there now. But yeah, I want to do sea content, and a big part of BDO that I haven't been taking part in for a long time is the sea content and fishing, and making the silver is there. You just got to do it. So I think I'm going to start grinding Ackman and Hystria. I have the unicorn, so I can get around the desert pretty quick. I have the level 1 potion with that, so the desert sickness doesn't really bother me. It ticks me down and then it ticks it right back up. Plus, I'm a wizard, so I can heal if I have to. Also, I re-rolled my fairy. I had Underwater Breathing 5 on there. Tingling Breath 5, which would be kind of cool if I was to become a pirate. However, we got free orbs to re-roll them and had 5 of them, so I re-rolled and I got Continuous Care 1, which is what I was going for. I was going for Continuous Care. So now I can have it use all the junk that I need, up to 5 items, I think it is. So that's pretty cool. And I don't use that many potions and stuff, so you know, I don't need them to auto use more than 5. So continuous 1 is fine for me. And you can toggle it on over here next to the fairy. Right click it or whatever, you can turn it on. But you gotta have stuff set in there. So, but that's all I got for today. I want to do a little bit of trading and show off how much silver I was gonna get out of the thousands of crates that I had still that I've never turned in. So moving forward, I'm gonna wait and see what happens, and then I'm gonna go back to crafting crates and doing the processing and stuff. And my whole network is kind of set up around that right now, so I may hold things for a little bit. Oh, and also the one last thing, I hit Master 1 farming, so I think I'm gonna make a video on that next. I'm gonna redo my farms and go get the old moon and kind of sort those out. So that'll probably be Friday's video. Do some farming, but we'll see. We'll see if that is it or if I just do something else. But thank you for watching and listening to me ramble and my opinions on how they're killing off the game slowly because they don't want to put time into life skilling like they should. And leave me your opinion. See if maybe I'm wrong or maybe I'm just paranoid or something. I don't know. But have a good rest of your day. And as always, Until next time.